George Galloway also vowed to make Rochdale great again, paraphrasing a slogan made popular by former U.S. President Donald. George Galloway used a press conference in front of the House of Commons to stoke more controversy this afternoon. He claimed he would put a picture of the Pope on the door of his new office, to annoy the Protestants in the Democratic Unionist Party. Mr. Galloway also borrowed a phrase from former U.S. President Donald Trump, vowing to make Rochdale great again, after taking his seat following his by-election victory in the constituency last week. The Workers' Party of Britain MP also hit out again Rishi Sunak and Sir Keir Starmer on Monday and claimed Britain was standing at a dangerous crossroads. Mr. Galloway, 69, a practising Catholic, spoke to reporters outside Parliament after his swearing-in. He said, "My office is situated in a corridor in which every other member there is a member of either the Democratic Unionist Party or associated points of view, and I did ask the clerk if she knew that I was a Roman Catholic and I might not be welcome on that floor. And then I met a DUP MP and I told him this amusing story. And I told him that a picture of the Pope and JFK would be put on the outside of my door, just so they could walk past it every day." He also pledged to stand Workers' Party candidates in seats more widely at the next general election, including in the constituency of Deputy Labour leader Angela Rayner. Mr. Galloway also attacked Mr. Sunak after the PM said his victory in Rochdale was beyond alarming, saying it was not for the unelected Prime Minister to pick who represents the constituency in Parliament. He added, "It's my job to try to make Rochdale great again." Earlier, Mr. Galloway pledged allegiance to the King as part of the swearing-in ceremony all MPs are required to. He was accompanied by Alba Party MP Neil Hanvey and Conservative MP Sir Peter Bottomley, the Father of the House, as his sponsors. Mr. Galloway said former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn, who sits as an independent, was supposed to be his sponsor but that had forgotten that he had a long-standing engagement. It is Commons procedure for a newly elected MP to be accompanied by two other MPs in the chamber during the ceremony. But Mr. Galloway said, "I don't need to have two friends to walk me in." Mr. Galloway claimed Britain was standing at a very dangerous crossroads, which is perhaps as dangerous as any since the summer and autumn of 1940-41. And there's no Mr. Churchill in this picture to unite our people. He claimed the next election would be about Muslims and about the taking away of civil liberties in this country, adding, "It's Sunak's last hope." The former Labour and Respect member swept to victory in Rochdale last week, gaining nearly 40% of the vote in a contest mired in chaos and controversy and dominated by the Gaza war, which he has described as a genocide. Palestine has been a major theme of Mr. Galloway's political career, throughout which he has voiced ferocious opposition to British and US foreign policies, both in the Middle East and, more recently, in their support for Ukraine.